We are live at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona for Sunday Night Football here in the divisional round of the playoffs as the 5-seed Seattle Seahawks come into town to take on the 2-seed Cardinals in an NFC West clash. These teams met twice before this season, starting back in Week 7. The Cardinals, in the heat of their 10-game win streak, would defeat Seattle by a score of 24-16, which would give them the division lead, and they would never look back, losing just one game the rest of the year. They would then meet once again in the final week of the regular season, but the game that had nothing to play for, and their backup unit for Arizona would once again find the win by a score of 24-10. But then it was time for the Wildcard Round. Just a week ago, the Cards welcomed another of their NFC West rivals in the San Francisco 49ers, and they outlasted them in a messy dogfight which would take the win by 4. And for Seattle, they went into their defense wrecking havoc, and they took the win by a score of 35-14. And now these two squads will meet for the first time ever in the playoffs with a trip to the NFC Championship on the line. Who moves on? It is just about time to find out as our game is on. Prater kicks us off, Eskridge back to receive. He gets deep in his own end zone, takes the knee for the touchback, and that means the Seattle offense will take the field to start the day, and they are led out by Geno Smith. And this one is personal for him. He led this team to a phenomenal year, but they have been embarrassed by this Arizona squad being swept in the season series, and the second game was basically all backups, but that all gets forgotten with a win here today. And oh, this is a surprise. Look who's lined up in the backfield. Number 31, he gets off tackle right, and he's sent down by Baker. And that is the fourth-year back, DJ Dallas, who gets the first carry of the day. We thought they would opt for the rookie Charbonnet, but it looks like they wanted more experience as he gets inside the stretch and is dragged down by Marco after another short gain. And we'll have to see how that decision plays out. But now we have 3rd and 5 from the 30. They're set. Geno gets. Slings left. And off the hands of Smith and Jigba. That would have been a close one for the first, but a mistake from the rookie forces the early 3 and out for Seattle. So out comes Dixon for the punt, standing on the 16. He gets. Boots it away. Bocelli back to receive. He takes from the 24, up the middle, and quickly dropped by multiple defenders. And that will now bring out the Cardinal offense, led out by the explosive Kyler Murray. He had a brutal game last week as it was a messy division rivalry game overall, but if he can limit the turnovers and display that dynamic ability that only he has, we could see something truly special in this playoff run. Arizona starts the drive on the 32. Shotgun set. Williams joins Murray in the backfield. They snap. Daly misses the edge, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play from the 27-year-old linebacker, Uchenna Nwosu, and you can't give up free plays like that. Just not picked up off the edge, and he gets a straight shot to Murray on his first dropback of the game. They cannot have this today if they look to find the win. They lose 13 on the sack, backed up to the 19. Murray now drops back. He takes a shot middle for Wilson. He goes up and he brings it down. Over Witherspoon, he brought it down, just mossed him on the play. What an incredible play on the ball. Let's get another look at this. Murray sees the one-on-one matchup with no safety help, and these are the plays he has continued to make all year long. Oh my, that grab goes for 38. Now they're into enemy territory. Give to Williams, finds a hole, ripped down from behind by Diggs. And let's see if he can get it going once again, as he had been amazing in recent weeks. His first carry goes for 6, 2nd and 4 now. Murray gets, rifles left, and off the mark. He put this in the right spot, but Moore just could not adjust to it. That means Arizona now has their first 3rd down of the day, needing 4 to convert. Ball is snapped. Williams cuts one down as Murray rolls right, sets, rifles downfield, and this time Moore has it. Tackled down by Love, but another big grab as that will once again move the sticks for them with that big catch. What a play by Moore here. The slant finally hits the open space, and Moore makes a great adjustment in the air to bring it in. Another 20 through the air, now into the red zone. They give to Connor. Nowhere to go, and he is sent down by Ioannidis. What a play by the defensive tackle after a very short gain on the run. They do give him 1, so it's 2nd and 9 now. Back to the pass. Scanning. Moving left. Pressure coming. And just great coverage downfield with nothing open as he tossed that one away. Back to 3rd down now. From the 17, 9 yards moves the chains. Murray gets. Escapes quickly out right. And he takes off. across the marker and quickly set out by Nwosu. And that is one of those QB scramble plays only he can make with his speed. They get 11 on that play. Now it is 1st and goal from 7 yards out. They give to Williams. He is wrapped up by Bush, and that will inch them closer to the end zone. They get 3 on the run. Now 4 yards away. Twin tight end set. Now for Connor. Stuffed middle and quickly dropped by the Seattle run defense. Great work by them on that one. So now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, 3 yards gets the score. They snap. Murray takes off right. Moore cuts away, he steps up, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And it is none other than Kyler Murray, the man who in his short time healthy this season guaranteed they made the right decision, giving him that franchise quarterback contract. But this one was all made possible by Rondale Moore. He recognizes the opportunity Murray had and takes his defender out of the way for him to walk right in on the end zone, and Marlin knows the first score in this divisional rival is massive. Prater's point after is up and good, and after an 11-play, 68-yard drive, it is the Cards who strike first, and they take the early 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. Gino and company back with the ball, starting on the 25, midway through the first. Gino drops back, throws short and off the mark. Missed an easy throw that even a dive from Metcalf couldn't save. 2nd down now, switching to the pistol. They give to Dallas. Cuts it back right. The ball's knocked out. And Arizona gets on it. Baker gets up and is immediately driven back down by Metcalf. And maybe they made the wrong decision choosing Dallas today, as that is a very early mistake in this game. And it puts the Cardinals in a great spot to go up 2 scores. That was a very routine play, but Collins makes an incredible play to rip this ball out. And at this point in the playoffs, ball security is a necessity. And now the Arizona offense is almost guaranteed to add to their lead from this position. Let's see if Murray can get it done. After the fumble, they start on the Seattle 29 from the shotgun. Give to Williams, up the middle, breaks one and then spun down by Wagner. A very nice run to get them started on the drive. That does go for 6. 2nd and 4 now. Murray drops back. Fires left, and Hollywood goes up and cannot bring it down. Jackson with a big-time breakup to prevent the touchdown score. Now it's 3rd down from the 24. Need to get to the 20 to extend the drive. Give to Khan. No, play action. Steps left, rifles to the sideline, and Hamler brings it in. And they say he got the feet down. An incredible play made by the former Bronco that they picked up in the preseason. The play fake got the defender to bite just enough to get Hamler the step, and he makes a phenomenal sideline snag to get them near the goal line. The catch goes for 22. Now it's 1st and goal from the 2. They give to Connor, up the middle, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And it is James Conner who just reaches over the goal line to capitalize on the fumble and put his team up by 2 scores early. Oh my, what a start. Just a great show of effort there. And that's the easy touchdown. Here is Prater for the point after. His kick is up and good. And after 4 plays and 30 yards, it is Arizona doubling their lead in the first quarter. Now we are set. Matt Prater kicks us back off. Eskridge is back to receive once more. He gets in his own end zone and takes the knee for the touchback once again. And as the Seahawks offense returns, now they have to start to question if they decide to make the switch to the rookie at running back. 4:53 left in the quarter. They stack Lockett and Metcalf left. What's the call? They give to no, play action. Slides right. Unloads deep downfield, looking for Metcalf. But it is batted down by Baker. Great work to slide back there and prevent the big play. If they connected there, that could have changed everything for them. Gino gets standing tall. Pocket collapses, and he tosses this one away, looking to avoid the sack. And now they look to prevent another 3 and out. Here they go. 3rd down. Still needing 10 for the first. Ball is snapped. Spins out left. And he goes down. That is a sack on the play from the defensive captain, Dennis Garden. And that is back-to-back playoff games that he makes a big-time play. Farrell does well to force him off his spot, and the veteran Gardick does his job to close off the edge and not let him escape. So now that will force the punt from Dixon once again, standing on the goal line. He boots it away. Bocelli back to receive. He takes from the 41, bounces it left, and he is spun down by Reed, just shy of midfield. And now with yet another great starting field position, the Cardinals have the chance to put themselves up big while still only in our initial quarter of play. Arizona starts on the 49, 1 yard shy of midfield, under 4 minutes left in the first. Give to Williams, moving right, dragged down by Adams, and that is a solid run to get them going. He does get 3 on the carry, now into enemy territory. Give to Connor, and that but powering forward, and is down near the 45. Another solid run to set up third down. From the 44, Hollywood the lone receiver left, bunch set right. Murray gets, looking, slings right, and it falls incomplete. He had more open downfield, but that was just a bad miss from Murray there. And now it's decision time for Arizona. And they want to go for it. 4th and 3 from the 44. They snap, scanning, rolling out right. He fires downfield. He has more wide open. Who takes off down the sideline? Takes off and ripped down out of the air by Adams. But they are truly on fire today. Even on 4th down, they cannot be stopped. Just when you thought there was nothing open, Murray's mobility finds more with no one in sight, and he very nearly punched that one in himself. Cardinals find themselves back to a goal-to-go situation, sitting just 1 yard out. They give to Williams, pushes up the middle, and he's in! Touchdown Cardinals! And it is Tyson Williams who makes his team 3 for 3 on rushing scores here in just the first quarter. Diggs stood him up for a moment on the goal line, but there was no stopping Williams that close to the end zone. Prater for his 3rd extra point. His kick is up and good. Another quick, efficient drive moves this game to Cardinals 21, Seahawks nothing. Seattle will be back with the ball. Now they find themselves very desperate for points as they are already down by such an amount. They decide to go with a handoff for Dallas. Tries to cut right, but there is nowhere to go as he is dropped by Ledbetter, who is filling in today for the injured pair of Huff and Collier. Officials give him 2. Now they go empty. Gino gets, rifles right, and it's broken up by Marco. He was looking for Lockett, but some incredible coverage stopped that one from happening. Another incompletion, and now he returned to 3rd down, needing 8 yards to convert. They snap. Forced out right, and he tosses this one out of bounds, and this Arizona defense continues to show out as that is their 3rd 3 and out of this first quarter. After the punt, the Cardinal offense returns, starting on the 39. Murray gets. He steps up, and he gets ripped down by Ngakoue. Murray reached forward just enough to get back to the line, so that will not go down as a sack. 2nd and 10. Give to Connor. Daylight up the middle, and it's the pair of Wagner and Love who link up to drop him short of the line to force 3rd down. After 7 yards on the run, they are now 4 yards shy of midfield. 3 yards still to go for the first. Give to Williams, nowhere to go! And he's dropped in the backfield by Ioannidis as Wilkinson could not bring him down. Could not pick him up, I'm sorry. And that will be the first stop the Seattle defense has been able to put together as that brings us to the end of our first quarter of play. So now out comes Hawk for the punt to start the second quarter, standing on the 29. He boots it away. Lockett's deciding to let this go. Bounces on the 10, and it bounces all the way to the end zone for the touchback. And now the Seahawks offense looks to completely flip the script with the switch of the quarter. Can they do it, though, is the question. They will be starting the drive on the 20. Gino steps up under center. Dallas, the lone back here. They go handoff, cuts it across the left, has space, and finally spun down by Baker shy of the 30. That is by far his best run thus far. They get 8 on that one. 2nd and 2 now. Back to Dowd. No, play action. Rolling out right as he's chased by Ojulari. Throws sideline, and Metcalf cannot bring it in as he was tightly covered by Marco there. Seattle now finds themselves back to 3rd down from the 28, needing 2 to convert. Give to Dallas, met at the marker, and fought down by Ojulari, and they mark him just short. An incredible play by the NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year, and that will force yet another 3 and out. Punted back to Arizona, looking to continue their dominance, starting on the 29. Scanning. He slings it left, and he has Hollywood. Oh, his first grab of the day as he's brought down by Jackson, and that is a big one as it gets them near midfield. If we can get another look at this was just a perfect front for Murray with pressure in his face. That catch does end up going for about 20 on that one. Now we're back to the action. 1 yard shy of midfield now. They give to Williams. A moving left, avoids Bush, and tackled down by Wagner near the 45. A nice run to get them across the 50. They do say 5 on the carry, now into enemy territory. Give to Khan, no, play action. Rolling left, sets, fires downfield, finds Wilson, powers through Jackson, and he's brought down behind by Love. Another massive reception from the rookie as that will get them well inside field goal range. Another 22 through the air, up to the 24 now. Give to Williams, moving right, blocks downfield, gets to the outside, and he is spun down by Witherspoon, but not until he moves the chains and gets them back to a goal-to-go situation. That run goes for 16. Now it's 1st and goal from 8 yards out. Murray drops back. Rifles left. Hollywood is clobbered out of the air, and the flag comes out. Let's hear the call. And they do say pass interference on Jackson, so that will move them well inside the 5. From the spot of the foul, we repeat 1st and goal. Now just 2 yards out. They hand off Connor, and he is forced back by Ioannidis. They say he got back to the line, so no gain on the play. Moving to 2nd down. Now they go with Hollywood left, Wilson right. They snap. Fires left as he goes up, and Hollywood cannot bring it in. Incredible coverage from Diggs there. So now we have 3rd down from 2 yards out. Can they punch this in? They stay pass. Murray escaping right. Slings. And he finds more. He's in. Touchdown Cardinals. And it is Rondale Moore who gets on the end of this beautiful throw to secure the 4th score of this game for Arizona. And we have to see this one again. You only get this play from Murray, running right and back, sees the space open up and puts it right on the money for Moore. What a catch, what a throw, what a pass. Prater for his 4th extra point. His kick is up and good as he remains perfect, moving their lead to 28 on the day. Seattle still scoreless as they get the ball back with 7:22 left in the 2nd quarter. Give to Dow, no, play action. Throws as pressure comes, and he gets it off to Disley, who is dropped by Baker. And that is Gino's 1st completion after missing his first 7 on the day. That one goes for 4, 2nd and 6 now. Gino drops back, dumps off to Dallas, and he gets crushed by Collins behind the line. And a great play from him will have the Seattle lose all the yardage they gained on the previous play. Now back to the original spot from the 25, 3rd and 10. They snap. Looking, Farrell meets, connects with Thomas, and that will lock in Arizona's 2nd sack of the day from the pair of Cameron Thomas and Clellan Farrell. They played this one just perfectly. Everything was covered downfield, and there was just nowhere for Geno Smith to escape as he tried to avoid the incoming Farrell. Now, the Seattle offense has started the game with 5 separate 3-and-outs and a lost fumble. This is unbelievable. They give to Connor up the middle, spun down finally by Brooks, but he reaches forward just enough to move the chains. They are simply dominating right now. After one play, the Cards are already across the 50. Now they go for Williams, behind the block from Hernandez, and met in the ankle gets wrapped up by Diggs, and that will stop him from breaking that one big. 6 more in the day for Williams, 2nd and 4. Another run. Nowhere to go, and he is dropped behind the line. An impressive play from the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner to send them backwards. That will indeed bring us to the 3rd down from the Seattle 44. 5 yards, moves the sticks. Murray gets, waits, takes off right, gets the edge on Nwosu, down the sideline. No one can catch him. Adams coming across, and he steps out of the 7, but that is once again another massive scramble from Kyler Murray to make the big-time play. This is the problem with this team. If you man cover even perfectly, no one can control the speed of Murray outside of the pocket. What a run from the QB there. That scramble ended up going for 37, but now he's over 50 on the ground. First and goal, handoff Williams up the middle and quickly taken down by the pair of Jones and Adams. And I'm not sure if he got anything on that one. Officials do give him one, so now they're 6 yards away, out of the eye. Give to Williams, moving right, avoids Wagner, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And that is the second rushing score in just as many quarters for Tyson Williams. Oh my, this is pure domination, ladies and gentlemen. He gets some great blocks, but this score is only possible because he made the best player on this defense, Bobby Wagner, miss the tackle. And if we can get a look at the sideline, coach is giving him all the love over there right now. Prater for the extra point. His kick is up and good. And this will be the 5th time of the first half that they have ended their drive in a touchdown to move their point total to 35. Prater now comes back out. Kicks us back off. Eskridge is back to receive. But this one will fly out the back of the end zone for the touchback. And with 2:49 left in the half, the Seahawks need to put up points here or this game could be over before halftime. They start on the 25. Still have not picked up a first down this day. Can they get it here? They give to Dallas up the middle and is wrapped up by Simmons near the 30. A solid run to start the drive for them. That will be 6 yards on the run. Staying pistol. They go once more for Dallas. Wide left, finds a lane across the marker, finally met and takes multiple defenders to take him down around the 45. And plays like that could have put them in a much better spot, as now we will hit the 2-minute warning. Final 2 minutes of the half here. Seahawks finally created a first. Now they decide to go empty. And Geno gets standing tall, fires left. And it flies out of bounds. Just didn't like what he saw on that one. Got rid of it there. After the incompletion, moving to second down. They snap. Cards blitz. Rifles across field. And they drop the pick right off the hands of Thompson, who had a chance at a nice return as well. But we are back to third down. From their own 45. Still needing 10 to convert. Staying pass. Farrell pressuring. Geno spins away. Tosses left. And is off the mark. He tried to give Dallas a chance on it, but he would have got lit up by Thompson anyways. Another Dixon punt to come. He's standing on the 32. He gets. Boots it away. Bocelli back to receive once more. But this one is not returnable as they mark it down at the 10. And as Williams and company return, Arizona has some time to cap off one of the most dominant halves of playoff football we have seen in quite some time. Minute 42 left in the half. Cardinals still with all 3 timeouts. They give to Williams. Cuts it right, and he is spun to the dirt by Adams. And they will let the clock tick. They do get 3 on the run. Now they decide to go empty. Murray gets. Fires middle. Has Hollywood, who holds on through the hit from Bush. And they let the clock decide to run again. Not wanting to let Seattle have time if they don't convert. But now it's 3rd and 4. They snap. It's a screen. It gets to Connor. Blocks don't set, but he's across the marker. And brought down short of the 25. And now Arizona goes no huddle. Not ready to spend the timeout just yet. Seattle's still adjusting. But the ball is snapped. Rolling out right. Murray takes the space. Across the marker he goes. And is forced out of the 35. But there is a Cardinal down. And it's their injury-prone back, James Conner. And he'll get checked out by the training staff after that one. The clock will be stopped with 27 seconds left. Arizona up to the 35. Still with 3 timeouts. Another pass call. Drifting back. Sets. Unloads deep right. Hollywood gets to it. Turns it upfield. Down the sideline. 5. Touchdown. Cardinals. And who else could cap off this dominant first half performance than their superstar receiver, Hollywood Brown. Murray created the time for Hollywood to clear and put this in a spot where only his speed could reach, and that creates their 6th touchdown of just the first half. And we are now hearing that the injury to Connor is some bruised ribs, and they'll be resting him for the rest of the day. Prater for the point after. His kick is up and good once again, and that'll move the score to Cardinals 42, Seahawks nothing. Seattle back with the ball. What's the call here? They give to Dallas. Getting wide. He is dragged down by Hughes, and that will officially bring us to the halftime. And after a first half no one could have expected, the Seahawks are currently being blown out by the Cardinals in a 6-score game. Now let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction, and let's take a look at the NFC playoff picture. Next week, we have our NFC Championship, and the game is basically already cemented. Arizona will be in cruise control for the rest of the game, and earlier today in the NFC East clash, it was the reigning NFC champion Eagles who would upset the one-seeded Dallas Cowboys. That is a very interesting matchup, and it seems Arizona's one hurdle left to get to the bowl would be the Cowboys, who dominated them back in Week 3, and they could be more ecstatic. But Philly not only wants revenge from the loss 3 weeks ago, but they would love nothing more than to avenge their Super Bowl defeat just a year ago. This has been an exciting game, but let's get back to the second half. Myers kicks off our second. Bocelli back to receive. He takes out from his own end zone, up the left side, cuts wide, and dragged down by Mafe after crossing the 20. And after a dominant showing on offense, the backups will now enter the fray. And they will be led out of that quarterback. It's David Blau. Definitely not the most accurate guy, but he's got some things to like. They give it to Clement. Moving left. Met and tackled down by Jackson. A solid run to start the half. His first carry goes for 4. Blau drops back. Pressure coming. Dumps off to Clement. Jukes inside Adams. Across the marker. Breaks off Wagner. And he is finally wrestled down there after crossing the 40. And that was too easy for him. And this defense just looks defeated. If we can get another look at this, we have to get another look at this one. Give me the replay, ladies and gentlemen. The blitzer almost lit him up, but Blau gets it away, and Clement just gets with the moves, creates a big-time play. That catch and run will end up going for about 18, the officials say. Now Blau gets again. Seattle blitzes, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play by the former Steeler, Devin Bush. And that is the first big play this defense has produced in quite some time. He flies in untouched up the middle, and he was just too quick for anything to develop, and he causes the big-time loss. Officially, that backs them up 11. Now they would find themselves, standing tall. He unloads deep right, looking for Togei, and it is batted down. Diggs coming over to make the diving play there. Now it's third down, needing 21 to convert. They stay pass. Scanning. Another deep shot right. And it's picked off in the hands of Adams. Dragged down from behind by Bocelli. And the backup unit give up Arizona's first turnover of the day. And Seattle will take what they can get here. He was looking for Hamler. We can get a look at this here. Looking for Hamler, who had a step on Jackson. But Adams makes a very impressive play to cut it off to secure the INT. And now that means the Seahawk offense returns. And despite the shaky start from Dallas, he is now averaging over 4 yards carry. After the pick, Seattle starts just a yard shy of midfield. Geno gets. Steps right. Fires deep. And he has Lockie, who holds on as he is laid out by Hughes. Just his second completion of the day. But that is a big one there. Geno just 2 for 12 throwing thus far. Drops back. Waits. Rifles middle. Finds Fant. Met at the marker and dragged down by the pair of Chachere and Collins. And now back-to-back completions gets them inside the red zone. Another 11 through the air. They snap. Slings it left. And Metcalf has it. Fought down by Williams. His first catch of the day right there. They now move inside the 10. 2nd and 5. They give to Dad. No. Play action. Spins out left. Rifles crossbody. And he sends this one out the back of the end zone to avoid the sack. Now it will be 3rd and 5 from 9 yards out. They stay pass. Rifles left, and he comes away with it. Touchdown, Seahawks. And this will not be a shutout as Noah Fant brings in the tough grab to get Seattle their first points of the game. And he'll do a little spike to celebrate as well. Now Myers comes out for the point after. His kick is up, and it is good. And that will move the score to Cardinals 42, Seahawks 7. Arizona back on offense, under 8 minutes left in the third. And they give to Clement. Looking for space, but nowhere to go as he is chopped down behind the line. A good stop there. They end up losing one on the run. They go with another for Clement. Cuts it back across, has a whole middle, across the marker, and he's finally sent down by the pair of Witherspoon and Adams. But what a big-time turnaround from one play to the next from him there. That will end up going for a gain of 15. Blau gets. He's sliding right, pressure coming, hit as he throws, and this one flies out of bounds. Way to avoid the sack last minute there. Moving to second down now. They hand off Clement. Moving left, dragged down by Brooks and Diggs, and this will set up third down. Now up to the 42. 5 yards, moves the sticks. Ball is snapped. Fires middle, hits Togay, who holds on through the hit from Bush. And a big-time grab from the backup tight end will extend the drive. Now into enemy territory. Back to Clement, up the middle, and dropped by multiple defenders near the 40. A very nice run to keep them going. That is another 6 on the ground. They snap. Blitz. And he goes down to the ball is out. And Ngakoue dives on it. He gets up and no one touches him. He gets up and takes off, streaking downfield. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Seahawks. And Yannick Ngakoue decides he won't go down without contributing something to this game. Seattle called an all-out blitz. Nwosu got home to jar the ball loose, and Ngakoue secured the ball and got just enough time to get up and take off to pick up 6 points. Now here is Myers for the point after. His kick is blocked, and it's the veteran Xavier Rhodes who gets back on it, makes an impact on one of his last snaps of the game by blocking this extra point. Why was he even in? And Myers will kick us back off. Bocelli back to receive once again. He takes out from his own end zone. Up the middle. Cuts. He has a hole. Jackson chasing, but he's getting away. They can't catch him. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Cardinals. And they go back-to-back on massive plays as Andre Bocelli follows the blocked extra point by returning the ensuing kickoff all the way for the touchdown score. Let's look at this. The field opened up just right for him. He takes one angle, and that speed is unmatched when he gets going. Now here's Prater for his 7th extra point. His kick is up, and it is good. And after an eventful sequence of events, the Cardinals end up extending their lead to 36, thanks to the big special team score. The Seahawks offense will now return under 5 minutes left in the quarter. And now Geno gets. Fires right. Has Fant. And he gets cut down by Hamilton near the 30. Great work to cut the tight end down by the legs. Now they go to the eye. Geno drops back. Escapes right. Throws downfield. And he hits Metcalf holding on through the tight coverage from Fenton. And those are plays a big physical receiver can get you. They get 12 on the catch. They snap. Quick fires. And now it's Lockett who brings in a tough one with Williams all over him. That means it is now 2nd and 7. They decide to stay pass, I believe. Yes, they will. He slings it right, has Fant underneath. Stiff arm at the marker, but he can't get away from Fenton as he drags him down near the 45. New set of downs now. Hand off Dallas. Pushed back by Lawrence, but he can't get away again as he is sent down by Chachere. A huge play to drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. It will go down as a loss of 4. Ball is snapped. Standing tall. Throw fires short for Smith and Jigba. Avoids Simmons, but is quickly sent down by Hughes after crossing the 40. That will bring them back to third down, needing 4 yards for the first. Geno gets. Rifles right. Has Lockett quickly tackled down by Fenton, but that will be enough to move the chains. Now up to the 31. Give to Dowd. No. Play action. Fires right. Has Fant. Dropped by the pair of Barnes and Hamilton. And another big grab by the tight end gets them back into the red zone. Do they run another play before the end of the quarter? They do. Play action. Fires middle and he sneaks it in. Touchdown Seahawks. An incredible catch from Tyler Lockett here. Myers for the point after now though. His kick is up and it is good. But that will officially bring us to the end of our third quarter, as some garbage time points will now move the score to Arizona 49, Seattle 20. Our final quarter of play begins with the Cardinals still in control, starting on the 27. They give to Clement, has a hole left, pushing forward and cut down near the marker. This has been such a crazy game, as coming into today, Seattle was ranked second across the league as a defense. That carry does go for 8. Another run, another hole, quickly taken down, but this time he gets enough, and that is a first down for Arizona. Up to the 38. Give to Clement. No, play action. Looking. Rifles right. And it's picked off in the hands of Love. He is set down by Togei, but that is another takeaway for the Seattle defense as they try to make this game look better than it has been. If we can get a look here at the throw. It was slightly off as he was hit as he released it. Love locates the ball in the air and explodes to the spot and rips it away. A second interception for Blau. Seattle now starts on the 41. Geno gets, dumps to Fant. Stiff arm, but he can't get away as he gets dropped near the 40. A very nice grab to get them started. They do get 4 on the catch. They snap. Slings left, and it is broken up. Phenomenal coverage by Fenton against Smith and Jigba there. Another third down, needing 6 to convert. He gets scanning, patient, rifles right, and it's picked off. And it's the game. Wow, what a play actually by Hughes there. Immediately dropped by Fant just as they were nearing making this game interesting. It's the former Lion Juju Hughes who makes the big time play for the takeaway. This was a good decision, but he eyed him down too hard, giving Hughes the easy, predictable play to make. After both teams trade picks, Arizona's now in the 33. They will give to Clement, fighting and nowhere to go as he's ripped down by Bush, and there is very little to gain. He actually lost 1 there. Blau gets, rolling right. He sets, fires sideline, and Hamler brings it in. He laid out for it and made an incredible catch. That will be another 18 yards for Hamler on the day. And they'll go back to Clement. Breaks off Brooks, and he's wrapped up by Ngakoue. Another solid run as they look to chew this clock to the end. They get 4 on the run. Another handoff. He is dragged down by Bush. A nice stop there from Seattle. It will be 3rd and 4 now. 7.5 minutes remaining. Blau drops back. Patient. Rifles right. Hits Pascal. Dragged down from behind by Jackson. And you knew with the backups involved, Pascal would eventually make a play. Like that one right there. That catch did end up going for 35. Now up to the 9. It will be a stretch right. Bounces wide, gets to the sideline, and he is ripped down by Bush just short of the marker. A nice gain nonetheless. They are 7 yards closer, only 2 yards out now. Handoff Clement, pushing middle, and nowhere to go as he is stuffed by Jones on the run. 3rd and goal now, but they forget the clock, and that will be a penalty. Let's hear the call. And the obvious delay of game there. Now they are backed up to the 5. From the 7, they snap. Fires left. And Clement cannot hold on. A nice hit from Love knocks that one loose. And now the kicking team makes their way out. Here's Prater for his first field goal try of the day. His kick is up and good. And that will officially put them over the 50-point mark on the night. Seahawks with possession, 5:19 left in the game. Geno gets, throws short for Fant, and brings it in as he's fought down by Barnes after crossing the 30. That catch will end up going for 7. They snap. Another short, and Fant brings it in back-to-back grabs, with this one being a much more physical one to make. Chains have moved. Staying pass. Slings it right. Hits Smith and Jigba, who is immediately taken out by Thompson near the 45, and that will get them back into Cardinal territory. Another 19 through the air. Snap, it's a screen. Gets to Dallas towards the sideline. Across the marker. Forced out by Fenton at the 27. And a perfect screenplay executed right there. 3.5 minutes remaining. Ball is snapped. Staying patient. Waits. Steps up, fires middle. Metcalf has and eats the shot from Hughes. Now they move back into the red zone. 13 on the reception. Geno gets forced out left, and he can't get the throw off as he goes down. That is a sack on the play for the pair of Fenton and Dimukije. And these backups are still getting theirs late in this one. They blitz Fenton off the right side, and no one picked him up, and Geno just couldn't get the ball off fast enough. That will be 8 lost on the sack. Another pass. He slings it right. Has Metcalf, and he steps out of the 1, and his momentum taking him out is the only reason he doesn't get a score there. First and goal from the eye. Give to Dallas, and he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. And after a very rough day overall for him, DJ Dallas does find his way into the end zone very late in this one. Myers for the point after. His kick is up, and it is good. And after 8 plays, 75 yards, they make their total 27 points against the backups. Now we step back out. Myers kicks us back off. But Shelley back to receive. He decides to actually let this one go as it bounces to the end zone. And now the Arizona offense will look to close this one out with just a singular first down. 2:15 left on the clock. Starting on the 25. Give to Clement. Pushing forward, and he is downed by Ioannidis after a solid run. And that will officially bring us under the 2-minute warning with the Cards ready to end this one. Final 2 minutes of play. 2nd and 7. There we go. We hand off Clement. Pushing forward. And he's across the marker. Holds on to the ground. And that is the game-clinching carry right there. And now it is time for victory formation. They line up. They kneel once. Set again. They kneel again. And the Cardinals have defeated the Seahawks in a divisional round blowout by a score of 52-27. A dominant showing by Arizona in all facets of the game, but now they move on to the next round. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all next time as we welcome the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship.